how y'all up here?
Yeah, if I can just briefly.
Well, ultimately, we've seen the American economy suffer because China doesn't play by the rules. They don't comply with trade agreements. They steal our intellectual property. And we've been in a trade war with China for a long time. I'm glad that President Trump is standing up to them. I'd like to see it resolved quickly. I think we all would. But at the same time, I think it's important that America is treated fairly and that tariffs are dropped on both sides because we've finally come to an agreement that can properly be enforced.
But to the question, obviously China doesn't pay those tariffs. Does the president recognize that it's not China that pays tariffs to the U.S. Treasury, but American companies and consumers that will see prices go up?
Well, the president's acknowledged, even talking about how farmers, he stands up for farmers. He knows that in any kind of trade war, you want to make sure that we're able to get out of it with a better deal for our country, that we're going to be treated fairly. So at the end of the day, it's about being treated fairly and about China playing by the rules and being able to properly enforce rules if they don't comply. And unfortunately, they've got a track record of not complying. Well, American consumers have been paying tariffs that have been imposed by foreign countries for a long time, and in many cases at a dramatically higher level than any tariffs that America has. In some cases, tenfold, and you can check the numbers. And so if a country has tenfold higher tariffs against us than we have against them, shouldn't we all try to get a better deal for America and ultimately get to a place where there's no tariffs on either side? Unfortunately, there are a lot of countries that don't treat us that way. And so it's time that we finally recalibrate. So I'm glad that the president's standing up to China, and I'm hopeful that he's going to be successful at getting this resolved. Thank you.
Can you comment on the escalation with Iran?